Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back another YgoPro duel video. New Dark Magician support? Well, yeah, it's indeed Dark Magician support. The card is called Apprentice Illusion Magician. It's a level 6 Dark Monster. Well, it's of course Dark Magician support, but it's a more generic card for like Beatrice decks, since it has two separate effects. Its first effect is most important, is that when it's in your hand, you can special summon it by discarding one card. So it doesn't matter. It can be a spell, trap or monster, and when it's special summoned, it doesn't matter if it's special summoned by its own effect. It can also be special summoned by navigation, for example. You can search a Dark Magician, so a normal Dark Magician from your deck, and add it to your hand. So that's okay, instant card that searches out your Dark Magician and immediately adds it to your hand. Its second effect kinda makes it like an honest. You can attribute it on your side of the field or send it from your hand to the graveyard to increase your Dark Magician or any Dark Monster on your side of the field. Well, it will gain 2000 attack and defense during damage calculation only. I'm not really sure if it's an instant staple at 3 here in the deck. It's of course level 6, so hinting at a possible rank 6 engine could be good with Norito and Utopia Beyond, for example. But the searching effect for Dark Magician is of course very nice. But let's see a few example games. Alright, first duel and playtesting against ABCs, and there should also be a duel included against the heroes, if I'm not mistaken. I think I get to start normal summon Rod to get a search, you know, the standard shenanigans, the standard moves for Dark Magician. So immediately also have my Apprentice Magician in my hand, but I have navigation set up. He does have Maxi, so that kind of blows. If I'm not mistaken, he should get 2 draws off of my navigation, but eventually, thanks to my Dark Magic Circle, I'm going to banish his ABC, is it C? I believe it's C, and banish it, and also prevent the field spell from searching out another copy to equip it to his monster on the field. He reveals the anti-spell fragrance, and I chain my succession, which I drew, you know, the search card for Dark Magicians, and then I go for the rank 6 at Exceed play. I can overlay for the, is it Ebon Illusion Magician, I believe. But I believe there's 1 Dark Magician banished and 2 are in the grave, so Ebon Illusion Magician is not going to work out too well, and eventually he reveals a 3rd anti-spell. It kind of blows. Well, anti-spell is good against Dark Magician, but not if you draw them all at the same time. And now, thanks to dedication through Light and Darkness, I can special summon the Demok and attack for a game. So very nice duel. Second game, I think I could just start again, upstart into another navigation, go for Allure. Allure is at 2, I believe, in the deck. I'm not a huge fan of Allure at 3, since again, okay, you can draw through your deck, but what are you going to banish? Okay, you can banish your Illusion Dark Magician, but banishing a regular Dark Magician, it's not something you want to do, right? Same with Magician's Rod. Those cards you really don't want to banish right off the bat. So that's why I'm only running 2 copies of Allure of Darkness. Anyway, there is the ABC Dragon Buster. You're going to use Eternal Soul to protect my Dark Magician, I believe, so it makes a good move. Attacks over the Apprentice Magician, otherwise I would have been able to use the honest effect of it if he attacked my regular Dark Magician. But the Dragon Buster is a big problem. I think I lured it out earlier and now I can use Circle, but those useless Dark Magicians in the hand and also Dark Magic Attack, I believe the name is, it's also useless in my hand. I believe it was after one of these duels I switched, I believe, 1 Dark Magic Attack out of the deck, so still running 1 for Double Twin Twister. Double Twin Twister is more versatile and a bit better. Anyway, I run into Warning, I believe, so he's able to negate my Eternal Soul. It also reveals a Castell, and now he's just able to attack for a game. So GG, well played. Next duel, again, he gets to start. Immediately has the field spell, has access to the field spell, and that's crucial for ABC. If they start, have access to the field spell, and have the Photon Thrasher, that's not too good, since they most of the time go for Bujin, Tsukuyomi to like thin their deck, or at least, yeah, discard the 1 remaining card in their hand, get 2 more draws, set up their grave with A, B and C, and then Contact Fusion for ABC Dragon Buster. So devastating against a lot of decks, and if you can pair that up with something like Anti-Spell, that's so good against a lot of decks. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Last tool against heroes I get to start. Cupidity. Well, yeah, Pot of Desires here is in the deck at 2-3. I believe it's a bit too much. Again, there is the risk you banish your, at least you banish multiple copies of Dark Magician. The chances aren't really too high, and on top of that you also have your searches to search out your Dark Magician first and then use your Pot of Desires, but again, the extra card to work with is always nice. Use Navigation to banish his Coral Dragon. Maybe I should have used it a little bit earlier to banish his level 2 Resonator, prevent him from making the Synchro Summon. But in the end it's not going to matter too much. Chain the Succession to the Dark Laws so I won't lose a card. I go for Eternal Soul, he makes a good move and attacks over both my Illusion Magician, so preventing them from activating, and on top of it of course Dark Law prevents them from activating since it's a cost to send them to the grave. Same with Honest, by the way. Get rid of the Dark Law, tribute summon for the Dark Magician to get the effect. Okay, he's going to send, I believe, a Shadow Mist so he can search the Diamond Dude from his deck to the hand, and he has a Celestial in his grave to use next turn to get 2 draws to get the Pot of Greed effect. There is the Celestial. Luckily you can only use it once per turn. Although I think he has 2 in his grave, not really sure about this. But this is all his game. His 3 remaining cards in his hand are pretty much dead. And now I can just finish off the game. Rod is going to search. Doesn't really matter which card. And yeah, Apprentice Magician is also going to be dropped to the field and attacking for a game. So this is currently my list. Feel free to leave suggestions. There's only one Duality here in the deck. Well, you can main multiple copies of Duality. You know, increase the consistency. But Duality is a card that I only want to see in my opening hand. You don't want to draw it like mid or late game, and because you always want to special summon your Dark Magician and then you draw your Duality, and then it's like, that's not really too great. Twin Twister, excellent in the main deck. But yeah, Apprentice Illusion Magician, definitely very nice, rank 6 options, and also for other decks like Gaga for example, so that's definitely something I might try out in the future. Malicious could be gimmicky as a tech card, but outside of that, okay guys, that's it, thanks so much, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lithium signing out, peace.